All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Mat 1, Owen Jones and Gabriel Souza. My goodness. Souza opens up with a dynamic armbar attempt.
Souza top position, the invitee, medalist from 2022, Owen Jones, European Trials gold medalist, incredible run, known for his leg attacks, very good from the false reap, very good from reverse close guard, trying to get to the leg of Souza. Again, when you think about path to victory, getting onto a leg of Souza would definitely be probably his best bet, or his best ability to at least finish Souza. Souza on the feet, very good at this loose flank passing. Owen.
In on a leg, albeit a bit shallow. Gabriel Souza, the silver medalist from the 2022 ADCC World Championship. The year that Diogo Hayes would capture the gold medal.
Gabriel Souza, the #2 seed here. He will take on, the Souza-Jones winner will take on the winner of Dorian Oliveras and Gerbeg Ibragimov.
This 66 kilogram division, every single iteration of ADCC has featured a Brazilian champion.
Yeah.
We have an even spread throughout this division of different competitors as Gabriel Souza looks to take the back and pass around to the side.
Yeah, tried to chase off that leg entry from Jones. Jones with the B team. Gabriel Souza now spending his time training at Essential Jiu-Jitsu in New York with JT Torres. Has those legs gathered. Man, Jones is very dangerous. He throws up these attacks. He chains these attacks very well. Back in on the leg. Souza's knee line is free here. Jones uses that to look to come back to top here, or come to top. Souza very good from this double under style passing as well, though. Little Rotolo style leg pin passing here.
A lot of people have been getting a lot better at dealing with the frame on the hip. Notice that Gabriel Souza will look for the frame on the hip. The bottom competitor that used to be a very stifling option. It still is for the unaware. But Owen Jones now, look at that.
He is so quick onto his entries.
Reacting to Gabriel Souza, and now getting the legs wrapped up, but Souza so quick at getting the knee line free, and Owen Jones back in on it.
Yeah, and the thing with Jones too is you don't see him like throwing up a reckless attempt. He gets control of the ankle, and then he is working to try to get as good of a control as possible, whether it be from cross ashi, outside, whatever it may be. But it's not just like he's like spamming a leg lock and just Souza's getting at him. He's not even technically really attempted an actual finish yet. He's just very quick at trying to get to the position and transition to something stronger.
Gabriel Souza representing Central Jiu-Jitsu in New York. Team led by 77 kilogram two-time champion JT Torres. Also featured in this occasion at the T-Mobile Arena today.
Souza again, in keeping a safe distance away with the legs. You know what I mean? He's not letting his legs get too close to Jones so that Jones can underhook and get in a bit deeper. He's very good at playing this ranged game from top is Souza. I really enjoy his passing style because it's like pressure without being chest to chest. Again, Jones, as soon as he has the opportunity to get on a saddle He does, and now he's on the leg. Again, you see how he's not spamming a finish here. He's controlling the leg. Again, Souza very good at pummeling that secondary foot to the butt there. He'll stay seated. We are into the points portion of the match. Close guard now for Jones. Let's see what Souza does from here. Again, this is a situation where the judges aren't going to let you kind of sit and hang here. They want you to be aggressive from this spot. B team representative is Owen Jones. Trials champion, earning his spot. Man, as soon as Souza stands up, K's off into the leg. Souza able to retract that leg out immediately and keep it safe. But again, Jones is just, and you know, listen, I'm not judging it from the table here. I'm not tracking initiations and anything like that. But Owen has thrown a lot up. You know, listen, Souza spikes into pass. He shoots in to do his passes very, very quickly. So I'm not sure who's ahead as far as initiating the action goes, but I do know that Owen has forced Souza to have to flee this situation or address the situation multiple times here.
It's not often that Gabriel Souza will fight somebody who is able to respond in the way that Owen Jones does to his passing style. What I mean by that is we've seen on a few different occasions just in this match that Owen Jones will meet him with a deep leg entanglement as soon as he tries to pass. And that's not fun. That is it makes you change your game plan. Even right now, back in the closed guard after a pass attempt, and now in a guillotine situation, there's an air of accountability that sort of is demanded out of Gabriel Souza with his passing now. And he has to sort of adjust on the fly. And with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left, if all things continue as they are, we're going to go to overtime. We're going to see Owen Jones have to wrestle.
Yes,
with Gabriel Souza.
Now he's in a situation where he has to wrestle. I mean, unless you can, here's the problem is that to sit safely, you're going to have to engage into a takedown. You engage into that takedown, that means that you're now close enough and you've engaged with Souza to where he could take you down too. So it's such like a double-edged sword.
It really is. This division has a rich history. Both Royler Gracie and Cobrinha have 3 gold medals. Leo Vieira, Rafa Mendes have 2. Out of 14 champions in the history of ADCC, there's only been 8 unique people to hold the gold medal.
Can you list them all right this second?
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, you could. Of course you could.
Give me a break, Jay Repubuto.
Fun day today. Almost through our round of 16 in the men's divisions and then on to the quarterfinals. 90 seconds left here to see if one of these two can score and stop this from moving to the overtime.
Shoulder crunch.
That's what I mean. The kid's throwing up a lot.
And Gabriel Souza staying active enough to not warrant a penalty. I mean, you see him trying to pass the outside, trying to find opportunities. Owen Jones is just so dangerous from his back. It can look almost like Gabriel Souza's not initiating.
So exactly, and that's exactly where I was going to go to. That is Owen's, because what Owen's attempts are, or initiations are, look more dynamic, right? They're onto a leg, they're onto an arm, they're making Gabriel have to escape those type of positions. But Gabriel has been trying to pass the entire time. The entire time he has been trying to pass, which those initiations weigh just as heavily as those, you know, trying to get to a legs that, trying to get to a leg initiation like Owen Jones is doing. And he's in on a false reap here. 30 seconds to go.
Not a lot of time to work, but Owen Jones tenacious on it. As Gabriel Souza intelligently peels the ankle.
Short time here. We're going to OT, Jake. Dude, now let's see what Jones does here. Who knows? Dude, maybe Jones has got this improved wrestling pedigree we just didn't know about. And
well,
there
if there's
it
a
is.
place to bust it out, it's here at the ADCC World Championship.
He was very close to being able to score from, or being able to pull from there. You know, very good job of Souza getting himself disconnected and far enough away to where he kind of stifled that. Oh, and look at this.
There we see where we thought there might be an advantage in overtime would be in the wrestling department for Gabriel Souza.
He might have stood up just in time there, Jones.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Arm over.
Oh, wow.
This could be an armbar, Jay.
If he gets some extension
goodness.
here.
Oh, my goodness. Owen Jones submits Gabriel Souza.
Huge upset here. The Trials champion from B Team, Owen Jones, arm locks Gabriel Souza in overtime. Wow. That is huge.
And that ability for Owen. Mother Russia.
Yo, and both of these guys had very difficult divisions in those trials that they had to go through. Final 4 bracket matches of the day. And then the super match.
Elevating and getting underneath. Owen Jones in on the leg early. Looking for the Aoki.
Oh, he's got a good
angle. And he might get it! Wow. Owen Jones does it again! Samurai Sword is out! Slicing through the competition.
Owen Jones out of the B team with another submission, this time over Gerbag, and this is gonna put him into day 2, into the semifinals against the winner of Pato and Krellinston. This young generation, Jake, they are just trouble. They are a problem. Owen Jones is a problem. Wow.
Like a samurai indeed. Owen Jones.
Sacchetti in the blue. And then again, Alioni, the first to pull guard here.
And the thing is, you cannot afford to blink when watching Owen Jones. Those of you guys who are paying attention to ADCC 2024, the T-Mobile Arena, this man made waves with absolutely just, I would say, not even that he really needed a breakout performance, but if anything, we could call it that. He looked so impressive in that event.
Now, Owen Jones, one of the most exciting competitors coming out of the European scene in many years. Very young, still only 19 years of age, 20? I think he's 20. But he's right there and established himself as a world-class competitor by winning the ADCC trials and going to the World Championships there in August of this year. Had a spectacular submission win against the extremely tough Gayabeg Ibragimov of Dagestan, and who is actually a veteran of AIGA competing for Universal Fighters. Now, should Alioni compete and win here in this group, and Universal Fighters emerge victorious from their group on the other side, we could potentially see a showdown between Alioni. Oh, look at the leg. We could potentially see a showdown between Alioni and Universal Fighters in a final tomorrow. I can imagine the Universal Fighters guys are going to be targeting Owen Jones for revenge. That's how they work.
You mentioned his victory versus Gerbag, and he also, in that same tournament at ADCC 2024, submitted Gabriel Souza, which was another big victory. Gabriel was somebody that people were looking at to possibly go really, really far in the bracket. And Owen Jones just stepped up. And look at this, now getting a peek on the back here. Sacchetti, to his credit, doing a great job of kind of staying in line. Oh, but that's a submission for Owen Jones. Kind of weird from that camera angle, but we didn't get to see the exact submission he did. But I imagine on a replay, we're going to see it.
So dangerous is Owen Jones. I mean, you just do not let him grab hold of your feet.
Your winner by submission, representing Alioni, Owen Jones! Full Takeover, Alioni.
series of Allioni versus Italia. And that's an intense start from Gonçalves Jr. Owen had that absolutely brutal ankle lock. Remember, it was kind of like a side pressure of the ankle lock. Wasn't traditional, but definitely effective. And Owen's definitely, you know, a versatile grappler, but man, his leg locks are very, very high level.
He does a good job of remaining patient and finding
and this is his
unconventional entries.
The reverse close guard. This is Owen's money maker right here. He gets a lot of submissions. Look for this here. There's, it's a little difficult to see the exact grip here, but
yeah,
he gets it.
He strikes again.
Wow. 52 seconds for Owen Jones. And I'll have to see a replay of the exact grip. I can see it kind of looked like an A-block. Couldn't quite see if it was just a toe hold, but big win.
Your winner representing Allioni, Owen Jones!
Tamiv is, he's like on his toes. He's ready to go. Owen, I mean, we know that he's always hyped up. And he's a bit of a showman as well. Look at this, the inversion, immediately trying to grab that leg. He wants a quick submission win.
Always wants a quick submission win.
And I mean, it's Owen's style. Owen doesn't like to hang around. He wants to get into that reverse close guard that he does so well. He wants to snag a leg and crank it. Tamiv with the very low posture. And what was I saying earlier about how they all pass to the half guard first?
Yep. Keeps him safe from leg entanglements for the most part as well. So now the score is Universal Fighters 2, Allioni 1.
Owen Jones actively working from the bottom here. But Tamiv's defensive posture. Got a claw grip on the back of the neck as well.
Gotta be careful of the shoulder crunch, though.
Yeah.
Something
Choi
Owen
bar
Jones does
possibly.
very well.
Choi bar, but no, he manages to slip it out.
25 seconds to point.
Owen rolling through. Tamiv steps out briefly, but he's straight back in. Actually, I don't speak Russian, but I understand when a Russian is shouting multiple words in his language and you hear choi bar, you know that he's telling, basically Tamiv is saying, Zao Akhmedov in the corner is telling Tamiv, watch that submission.
Far side, near side, far side, near side.
Owen Jones, kind of a crowded position. There he is now, throws it up, he's got that clamp. Ooh, straight armbar now. Briefly. Something, a bit of a communication. Owen looked a little upset about something. Can't quite tell what it was. Maybe it was like a bit of a headbutt or something, but hard to say. But now full close guard.
Doing great.
Tripoded up is Ghassan Temiev.
Minute 45 to work, Owen. Minute 45 to work.
And not really trying to escape this closed guard. Gotta wonder if the referee is going to look to start giving penalties.
Yeah, I mean, he could well put Tamiv on the stalling clock if he doesn't start changing his posture, because it's an extremely defensive posture in the closed guard, but you can't open the closed guard like that. The way that he's tucking his elbows really, really tight, keeping his head low like that, that's purely a defensive posture. This is a little bit different. If he can get his hips high and get his knee up the middle, you can open the close guard for sure, but easier said than done. Oh, there it is. There's a stalling clock put on Timiev.
He stands up, but still not.
Doesn't improve his position, though, or isn't even trying to improve the position, so.
I would imagine this is going to be a bona fide stalling call. But Damir Saudidov, he waves it off. Very interesting.
And I can't really see what changed.
Yeah, it would appear that there isn't a desire to open up to pass the guard from Gassan.
Owen seems a little bit frustrated. Look at the way he's keeping his, and he opened his guard there. It was almost like, is this guy gonna try and pass or no? The answer is no. Like double underhooks, forward pressure like that.
5 seconds to work, Owen. Doing great, brother. Good.
End of the first round. 0-0 draw.
Round 1, declare a draw.
Well, interesting first round. Long period of time spent in that close guard. I think Timiev was really, really hyper aware of the threat of the Troy bar when he was on top of half guard. His corner was certainly telling him about it. I wonder what kind of advice Joseph will be giving Owen and how he can change his strategy. Here is the kind of the questionable moment. What exactly was Owen kind of protesting about there? He had the grip on the arm, but
I guess I don't know.
I mean, it certainly didn't look like he thought he tapped, surely. All right, second round underway. Owen Jones in the white.
Big
Timiev
shot.
in the green and black.
Owen Jones in on the leg.
Oh, this is better. This is really good. He's got the inside heel.
Oh my
and it's
goodness,
on.
and that's it!
Less than
That
20
quick.
seconds in the second round for Owen Jones with the inside heel hook. And that young man right there, he came to do a job, but it was to tap his opponents out. That's what he did.
Your winner, Owen!